Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome back to another rough country install video. Today we have this 2025 Nissan Frontier in the shop to get a trifold hard aluminum bed cover installed from Rough Country. Now one thing to keep in mind when you go to buy these covers and you're on their website, they have looks like two versions of the trifold, and it doesn't matter if it's a Nissan, what truck it is. And here's the difference. I'll explain it to you. You have a trifold, so you got 1, 2, 3. There's one version, the third level does not flip up. Okay, obviously the least expensive one. Then you have the version that we're going to install here today. The actual all three sections fold up. This last section can go up against the cab window with a prop rod here, and then you have full access to your bed. So that's some important things to note when you're shopping for these trifold bed covers. You want to know if that third section does indeed flip up, and they don't all do that. The one we're doing today does. The installation of this one, for the most part, is going to be the same on all trucks. The difference being is this truck here has the, I guess it's over here, you see the aluminum channel. It's like the sport track or the utility track system. Toyota runs it. I think Jeep runs it as well. So this Nissan's going to run it. So we're going to utilize those when we're installing the cover today. So what you get in the box, you're going to get two sets of instructions. One for a standard bed rail that doesn't have the utility track system in it, and what a lot of trucks do, and then one for that system. However, keep in mind when you're looking at the directions for that utility track system, that's what I'm going to call it. The directions, I think they're actually referring to a Jeep Gladiator, so they're not all the same. We're walking you through this one. What you get in the box, you're going to get two sets of clamps. These are your universal style clamps. So if you didn't have the utility track system in it, they would get clamped in your bed like so. Okay? We have that system in our truck. Oops. Now that we're not interrupted by the compressor anymore, you have all your hardware, but keep in mind you're going to have two sets of clamp devices on these kits. So make sure you use the one that's right for your truck. You're going to have drain hose. Make sure, we'll get to that, but you need a drain hole in the bed in order for your bed cover to drain into it. You have a bulkhead seal. We'll get into putting that on. Your two side rails, and then the main cover itself is in the box down here. So we have 3 of these brackets per side, utilizing that factory channel on the truck. So I'm going to show you how these get installed, and then how these are going to slide into the rough country rails, then they get mounted on the truck. So you're going to need a 5mm Allen wrench. They do come with the wrench, so you can do these by hand. You won't even need any tools. We have our ratchet and our battery-powered ratchet just to speed the process up a little bit. So in a nutshell, how these go in here, they slide right in through the end of the system. Now, this is specific to the Nissan truck, but they all generally work the same. So there's 3 per side. You just kind of slide these down. Doesn't really matter because they can be slid around. But you're going to kind of space them evenly. Obviously, one up near the front and one near the end, and one someplace in the middle. And then this channel slides into the rough country rail, which then gets bolted down to this. So you get 2 rails with this kit, obviously right and the left, and they are labeled right and left. The sticker goes towards the rear, and the part that goes up near the cab has this drain hole right here. That's what I was talking about, where we have to find a place for that to drain into. Now, that sits up onto the bed of the rail of the truck right here, the truck rail. These are the pieces I was talking about. They're going to clip into that. So if you look close here, there's a slot to attach one of these, like so. Slide it on over. You get it lined. So this, obviously that's the screw. Comes in the kit. There's 2 different lengths. We use the shorter ones for here. And I'm going to get it started. We're going to do all 3 of them just like this. Because you can slide these around, let me show you, just like you can the track. So it's pretty universal that way. It's easy as far as the install goes. So once you have your rail in and your 3 clips in, you're just finger tight, your hand tight, you can go ahead and snug these down. Just kind of space them out evenly and make sure that you're not lined up with the slot that you put it in there so it wants to come out. Before you snug them down though, ensure that the bed rail is slid all the way forward and that your seal is not jammed down in there. So now that this side is on and all snug down, I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the process on the other side so you don't need to see all that. Then we'll get into the next step, which is putting our bulkhead seal on and setting the cover in place. So both bed rails are now installed on the truck, the right and the left. This is the bulkhead seal. For those of you who are not sure what that is, it's the top of the front of your bed. They call this a bulkhead. And basically this seal, you peel the sticky back off of there. I'm just kind of gonna show you. It just goes along here, so your bed cover, it just gives it another seal across the front of your bed. Most trucks have this, and I kind of butt it up against that rubber seal there. So I'm gonna hold it off, peel that backing, stick it on there, and then trim off any excess. So the next step here, before you put the bed cover on, so it's a little easier to work with, would be to install your drain holes. And that's the drain for your channel. So you see the little brass fitting here? You simply slide those tubes or the hose that they give you in the kit on here, and then you run them down through. As you can see, we're up here in Maine, we've already got our first snow. So I'm gonna shovel this out and see if this truck has a drain hole in it. And if it doesn't have a drain hole, your options are check with your customer. You could drill a hole and put a drain hole in it. You gotta be able to get the water that's gonna be pooling up here in your channel out of the bed, and the drain hole is right here. So let me clean some of the snow off and see what we got. So there's not a hole in this Nissan anyway, directly in the floor. A lot of trucks there are, or there's a channel in the side where you can get through. This bed is so small, it doesn't have that. However, it has these plastic rubbery plugs in the front that just snap in there. This goes directly to the ground. So we're gonna slide our hose on here. Might as well get it wet in the snow, so it'll slide on a little easier, just like that. So the hose is on. Then I'm gonna I'm gonna drill a small hole in this rubber plug and stick the hose through that so the water has a place to go through outside of the truck. So I just put a small hole in this rubber grommet and slide the hose through. We did that with a step drill here. And then we're just gonna go down here. We're gonna put the grommet back in, like so. And now it's drained, has a place to go. So we've got both our drains done and routed properly outside the truck so the water has a place to go. You're gonna grab a partner, makes it a little easier. Grab the bed cover. We're gonna set it down onto the front of the bed, right like so, where you have your new seal on here. That's gonna get held down with 2 Allen bolts. So this is the front of the bed cover right here. This is the part that goes up behind your cab. This is where those 2 Allen bolts are gonna go through. It's just easier. So it is all assembled as far as that goes. It does have this big rubber seal. So you're gonna make sure when you put this on, this rubber seal drapes over the front of your bed. And I'll show you that after we set this thing on there. So we have the bed cover set on the truck now. That seal we were talking about, it needs to overlap and overhang the front of the truck bed to drop down between the cab and the truck bed. It just gives it that extra weatherproof condition. That doesn't even make sense. So the next step across the front of your bulkhead or the front of your bed here is to put these bolts, these carriage bolts, down through the holes like so, and that drops into a channel on the bed rail itself. So like I said, the carriage bolts go down through the top. Then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna have to crawl in there or flip up the bed rail itself. You're gonna snug down these thumb wheels, and then you back that thumb wheel up with a wing nut, and it extra secures it. And then they actually give you a cap for the bolt sticking out the bottom, so you don't bump your head or anything into it. You can screw the cap on as well, so it looks like that when it's all installed. So what I like to do is when you push those bolts through, I just lightly snug up the turnbuckle or the turn nut there. And I then will shut the tunnel cover or the bed cover down all the way to make sure that it's going to fit. And we don't have, that way you may have to tweak it one way or the other to get it to square up, flip it back up, and then I snug down the front. So we went ahead and set our bed cover down and made sure it was all latched down. Now that it's in and it's squared up, I'm going to crawl back in there and tighten those thumb screws down that are all the way in the front against that bulkhead. Then we'll flip it back up and I'll talk about the third section, how you can get it to stay up. So once your bulkhead or your cover's all bolted down and tightened, there's only a few steps left. These are your safety or security straps that can go ahead and clip onto the rail itself. It's just another level of security on there. So you have one in each side. They just get clipped on and there's a little slot in there. And then we talk about remember how there's 2 versions of this. This is the difference. One version would not flip up. You wouldn't get this third section, so you're limited on how much bed you could use. This version flips all the way up. Then what you see stowed in the side of the bed against the rails, this is all part of the rail system. I don't know if you can see that there, but you have these prop rods right here. There's one on each side, so you got to make sure that you are using 2 of them, because if you are going to utilize your whole bed and you're going to drive this down the road, you want to make sure that those are in and locked. Now you've got whole access to your bed. When you're done with that, you just slide this thumb screw up, or the thumb lever, I guess, right here, and it latches right down in here on the bed rail itself. Same thing with this side. Off it comes. Then you go ahead and you set your cover down. You're going to give it a push. Actually, what you should do is there's little levers underneath each section. Squeeze these in. Then you hear it clicked in, and now I'm in the bed. I'm in the way. But I can go ahead and get out of the bed, and we'll lay this thing all the way down. And then your last section has a nice tailgate seal on there. You go ahead and that gets latched in, both sides secured down, and then you can go ahead and shut your tailgate. One last thing I wanted to show you. So if you need to make any adjustments on the latch, there is a little bit of adjustments you can make on the latch as well as the rail. But when you want to use this thing, it is a nice looking cover, huh? When you want to use this thing, you squeeze these little levers underneath to unclip it, and you fold it up one section at a time. You have little handholds here. Boom. You reach underneath here. You got another section. So on and so forth. Now, if you just wanted to run your truck like so and not flip it all the way up, you want to make sure that you do secure down this bed cover so you don't have to deal with this thing sliding or moving on you. Now it's locked in there. And again, if you wanted your whole truck bed, you go to that last section. But that is it in a nutshell. That is the entire install of a tri-fold hard bed cover. It's essentially the same on any make model truck. We did it on a 25 Nissan Frontier and utilized their utility track system. If you use the universal clamps, they just go underneath the bed rail. It's pretty straightforward. The rest of the bed cover itself installs the same way. So I just want to thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us. Make sure you check out the full Rough Country playlist, because everything we do with Rough Country, we add to that playlist. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Scott, Flip and Customized.